Good morning, friends. Trisha here on Freedom Hill. Today I wanted to give you a tour of my new home office. I've done a few brief tours on Insta stories, but I realized a friend said, you haven't posted any video tours of your new home. I'm like, oh man, I gotta do YouTube. So here it is. I wanted to show you my home office. It is not complete, but it is currently very workable, and I'll tell you the plans I have for the future. So it's right off the front entrance. You walk in the front door and you turn, like this is from the front door, and you turn left, and there's my office. I got my inspiration from a dining room conversion that I found on Pinterest. I'll link that below. But this is technically the formal dining room of this home. But because our kitchen here has a very large eat-in area, we just saw no need to have a formal dining room. So I turned it into my home office. And I like it, and I think it's working out great. I do work from home. I am a freelance writer and a freelance editor, as well as an entrepreneur. My husband and I are launching a brand new business very soon, and we're super excited about that. You'll hear more about that once it's launched. Anyways, let's get into it. Just a brief tour. These columns I think are very pretty and decorative, and they provided a space to, you know, this shelf here. So I just put some things that I like. This kind of gives it just a little bit of privacy. Not that I need that, but I like this screen. I've had it for years and years. And so I put it there. On the other shelf, I put this set of houses that I found at Target. I think they're Hearth and Home. So, and when you walk in, you might notice a box over there. So I am not finished unpacking and getting organized. And this is not complete, but I think the setup is complete. I just have to do a few tweaks. So let's walk in and turn left. And in this corner, I have a shelf unit I got from IKEA. I keep my tripod there, a few files over there, and my Cuddlebug on top. And I haven't labeled these because I just like the way they look without the labels. Some of my things are labeled, you'll see, but I just keep different craft items in these bins. And all the bins came from the Dollar Tree. They are made of cloth, and this little part acts like a handle, just blow them out. And so Dollar Tree organization is the thing. On top I have an old galvanized metal tray, a two-tiered tray, a picture of one of my daughters and her children. Oh my word, I love looking at that every day. I need to get more pictures up because I have another daughter with other grandchildren, and it's a process. So that makes up this corner. In the bottom I have this little file with my vinyl that I keep in there. And like I said, I still need to unpack that box. On top of the vinyl box, there's a couple of organizers from IKEA, and I'll show you. I have a whole collection of those. I love them. I'll probably get even more. So if we pan around to the other side, you can see our front hall. My camera battery died right after I turned it around, but I was showing you our front entryway here. The front door is very nice and pretty. And then I think it's a very nice entryway. It's large, it's kind of grand, and I don't have the light on right now, so it might not look as great, but I'm not showing the front hallway today. I'm showing my office. So on this side, I have more of these IKEA bins. Come with lids. They're very affordable, and I think they look nice. Now these are labeled, and I have this little file I keep stamping products in. I have another little cart. Both of these little carts are on wheels. They're easy to move around. So I just keep crafting supplies in those. And I have this shelf unit here that I actually got from my husband because his home office here didn't need as many shelves. And so I keep my favorite books. I keep a lot of cardstock there. And it's the shelves, I like them because they're kind of layered with things. Like this clock sits in front of these ribbon holders. And keep my paintbrushes there. Keep a lot more art supplies up here. More paintbrushes and just the different art supplies. And a number of my books. So I have more books here, my drawing pads, my study Bibles, and just some of my favorite things. I did not unpack all my books, but I have my favorite ones. I also have this little thing that stores washi tape. So that's very convenient, and it sits there and looks pretty. Down there I have some more IKEA bins. These bins came from the Dollar Tree, and did you know that some of their bins have lids? Look for that. Don't miss out on that. And then just more miscellaneous craft items. My groove books, I've got a ton of groove books. I paused it for now because I was getting so many, but I really need to reactivate that. So there's this corner of my home office. I think it looks nice. There's a view from this side with those two corners. My desk sits in the center. This is where I do all my freelance writing and editing. It was my husband's desk. I had a much larger desk, but I just wanted this one. The larger one was very difficult to move. So we sold it back in Maryland. So then in this corner over here, I have some more stackable IKEA boxes, and these are all labeled with the different items that they contain. Then I think pretty much everything over here is labeled, not 100%, but like this contains my brayer and my crimper. These two IKEA boxes are labeled, and again, they just fit really nicely on these shelves. I have a few miscellaneous craft items out. These two bins are labeled. There's stamp sets and ribbon. My printer, it's a wireless printer, so it's conveniently tucked away over here. Then I have some files at the bottom and a few more IKEA boxes. I told you I have a whole collection of those. Keep some of my mailing items here when I mail Etsy items. In this bin, I keep my camera equipment. So it kind of just sits there. And then I have a little bit messy over here, but it's scrapbooking supplies. Then I have this cart sitting between the two bookshelves. This cart will be replaced with a white, like a buffet, but I haven't been able to find one yet, so I'm using this cart temporarily, and it's fine. I have more Dollar Tree bins down here, the same type that match the ones over there. I have this organizing unit that I got at Target, again from Hearth and Home, and I've labeled most of the bins that go in here, but I just keep general office supplies in these bins and some of the important files that need to stay out. I have a lamp over here, my tablet, tape, night vision glasses, and my Bible and a few other things there, my wallet. That's just where I keep this stuff, and I can grab and go quickly. And then the last set of bookshelves, and it's a mixture of different things. Down at the bottom, I have some close to my heart organizers for craft items, and I keep stamp sets and things in there. I have my Cricut Explorer Air, two shelves that make up my essential oil collection, and I also have some essential oil books at the top to help me know what to use them for. Another organizing bin at the top. So that's that wall. So this is my home office, the view from our living room, family room. The rug is something I picked up actually at Sam's Club back in Maryland. And this rug, I like it. It just kind of adds some warmth. We got this through Home Depot, their Seeds program. Thank you for coming along on this tour of my home office, and I hope you enjoyed. If you hear background noise, that's my washer going. It's going down that hallway. But I just wanted to show you a quick tour of my home office and my everyday setup and how I work. Thank you so much for coming along. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And join me on our journey as we have moved to Charlotte and starting a new business and starting a new chapter in our lives. God bless you all. Thank you.